We are almost done with our Google Docs session, but before we end our session, I want to make sure you know the difference between a footnote and a footer and a header and how you insert any of those into your Google Doc. To begin, if you would want to insert a header into your Google Doc, you would go to Insert, and then you would scroll down until you see Headers and Footers, and you will select Header. A header is going to put information in the top part of your document. You have different options here on when you're inserting a header. So you can click different. If you check this box, it will be different for the first page. If you click options here, you have header format, page numbers, and you can also remove the header if you feel that you don't need it. If I check header format, you can play with the margins, which is the inches from the top. And if you want to play with the margins for your footer, that would be inches from the bottom. If you wish to make your layout different for the first page or different for odd and even, you can also check those boxes as well. I just want to point out that this page right here is where you can format headers and footers. And if you were to make any changes here, you would want to make sure you click Apply. To insert just a footer, I'm going to go to Insert and then Footer, and again has the same options as your header. So a footnote adds a subscript to tell more about something in the text. Here I have the cell phone was first invented, and I'm going to highlight the text, and I can find more information about the text in a couple of different ways, and it's using the Explore button. So if I go up to Tools and I click Explore, I will be able to search that way, or I can again highlight the text, right click, and then choose Explore. Once you've clicked Explore, you will notice to the right you have a variety of sources that come up that tell you more information about the text that you've selected. So I'm going to open this article, and I'm going to open it up to see what information I can find in here that explains a little bit more about the text that I've selected. And I also want to make sure it's a credible and reliable source. So this looks pretty credible. And that phone is very large compared to the tiny cell phones that we have now. I'm going to go back to the Google Doc, and over here, this is the article that I was just in. You'll notice this little quotation marks up here, and it says cite as a footnote. Once I click that, it puts a superscript 1, and then it also puts a footnote in the bottom. And if you do not like the style that it has cited your source in, that is not a problem. You can come over here to the right side, click on the 3 dots in the upper right hand corner of your screen, and if you click on those 3 dots, you can change it to MLA, APA, or Chicago style. So if you have any more questions about the information that's been covered in this video, don't hesitate to reach out to me or one of your tech coaches.